Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got WWE Elimination Chamber 2021, a live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. This should be a great one. I can't wait. Hop in the room and join your boy. We are about to get this started. The road to Wrestlemania starts here. We started it with Royal Rumble last month. Now we're at Elimination Chamber 2021. So hop in the room, let me know that you're in the building, and let's watch this together. This should be a good one. I've been kind of anticipating this one for the last 3, 4, 5 days. It should be a good pay-per-view. I kind of have an idea who I think the favorites are going to win, but Elimination Chamber, it definitely is always spicy, especially as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania season. I'm excited. Here we go. We already got the intro popping off. I know the pre-show started about an hour ago, 3 o'clock Pacific time, but let's go, baby. It's time for Elimination Chamber. I'm excited. All right. Just making sure I got everything set up properly here. Get my volumes all adjusted. Let's go. Yes, sir. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Everyone is getting connected to the WWE Network. They're hopping on their live streams. Everyone is getting anticipated. We're getting ready, and this is going to be a good one. Had the pizza, mozzarella sticks. I got my energy drink here, my Monster, so I'm ready to go. And like I said, this is going to be an every month thing. Sarah Small in the building. I see you. This is going to be exciting. Just like Carson Wentz coming to the Colts. This is going to be fun. And I got the WWE Network. Obviously, as we know, we are going to be transitioning from the Super Bowl, right? We're waiting for the Combine, the NFL Draft. But in the meantime, we can enjoy some wrestling together, and I'm excited for this. So let's get this thing going, baby. Let's get it going. Bang! Odin's Child. Woo! $10 getting it started, getting the party started. Cash Out Hybrid in the building. My homie, what it do? He said, let's go, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Odin's Child with a $10 donation. And when someone donates $10 to the channel, it's just too sweet. Let's go, baby. Got the NWO, as you can see. Wolfpack jacket on, ready to go. This is going to be a good one. Sarah Small in the building. Is this pay-per-view or only for Raw? No, this is going to be pay-per-view probably only. I mean, when I live on the West Coast, no clan, so I don't get Raw and SmackDown live on the East Coast times. I end up getting it at like 8 p.m. when you guys get it at 5 p.m. So, you know, the only time I'm going to be able to do, you know, shows, NXT TakeOver, or not, NXT on Wednesday, AEW, Dynamite on Wednesdays, or Raw or SmackDown. East Coast people get it differently. They get it earlier than I do. I get the replay. So if I got it at the same time as you guys did, then I probably would do an occasional Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or an AEW Dynamite. I got the TNT app, so I can do AEW Dynamite every once in a while, but I am excited. Yeah, I'm definitely going for Cesaro too. That's kind of my pick. I'm kind of thinking Cesaro definitely has a good shot, to make things happen. That's kind of who I'm rooting for as well. Brandon Simmons in the building said it'll be cool to see Jeff Hardy win the championship. He's probably the least likely one to end up winning the championship, but I mean, it's WWE, so you never know. I have a fiendish surprise coming. I have a gut feeling too. I think the Fiend is going to come back. Obviously, he's the biggest part of WWE, really. at this point. You got to have those big name stars. You got Roman Reigns, you got Drew McIntyre, you got Randy Orton, AJ Styles, but The Fiend as well. You got to be able to have someone that's going to bring in the tickets and put the butts in the seats. If you guys haven't smashed the like button just yet, please fucking do. Smash that like button for your boy. Donate to your boy if you can. And this is going to be something that I'm going to be doing every single month. NXT takeovers, WWE pay-per-views as we're going into Wrestlemania season in Tampa, as well as moving forward. So I'm excited. This is something that I never had the WWE network long-term, but I am really excited that I decided to sign up, and I'm going to keep it for maybe forever, to be honest. Let's go. Love me some Kevin Owens. Owens! Let's go. I love me some Kevin Owens. I love wrestlers from Canada. The thing is you get these guys like, Bret Hart. You get guys like Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens. They just have a different swagger about them. I love, love, love the wrestlers from Canada. You can see it in Natty, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, but especially for me, guys that are still wrestling, even though Chris Jericho, he's in AEW and he's a little older, he's not really in the cut shape that we remember him, but on the mic, I'm not sure if there's anyone better on the mic. Even to this day, there's a lot of guys that are top 5 mic skills, and I definitely got Jericho up there, but Kevin Owens, is a special wrestler, especially for being a bigger kind of guy. He's a lot more athletic for a bigger, heavier set kind of guy. Always entertaining. Love, love, love. Kenny Omega, that's another one. Love Kenny Omega as well. Sami Zayn, very underrated as well. Let's go. Hop in the room, join your boy. I can see that we got a good amount of people. There'll be probably more as we're watching this pay-per-view. Sarah Small in the building. Cash Out Hybrid in the building. Odin's Child in the building. No Clan Jolly in the building. Brandon Simmons in the building. Lenny D in the building. I feel you guys. Appreciate you guys very much. AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy's your pick. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting. I imagine Edge is going to go Roman Reigns. I would be very, very shocked, Brandon, if Edge does not go Roman. If you're going to be going WrestleMania and you're going for the big thing, you're going to go for the big dog. I would be shocked if he picks anybody else. And we'll have to see what other direction, with Drew McIntyre and the rest of these guys go. I'm excited, though. This should be a great pay-per-view. I'll be honest. I'm an Edge fan, Edge and Christian fan. You know what I mean? But, I guess anybody's better than Goldberg. But, you knew the Bianca Belair thing was going to happen. Edge was kind of teased. As long as they can put, a top-notch match, if we're talking WrestleMania, there's not a lot of guys that I feel can put on a spectacular match every single time. You can get a guy like, maybe Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. There's certain guys, Randy Orton, every single time, right, that they are on TV, they're going to bring it. So I'm not saying that Edge is old. I'm not saying that Edge can't bring, an A performance against Roman Reigns, but I'm hoping it can be everything that we want it to build up and live up to the expectations. King Corbin! Let's go, guys. Elimination Chamber. Let's go. Let's go, baby. This is going to be a good pay-per-view. Yeah, Corbin is underrated, obviously. I like heels. So when you get heels that, a lot of the fans boo, you got to have guys like that, obviously in wrestling, the guys that are heels, the guys that people don't like, the guys that are going to talk a lot of shit. But that's good for wrestling. You need that. And then anytime we see a face go heel, usually the popularity will go up. And it gets a little bit more interesting, like when Seth turned his back on the Shield, kind of separated himself from Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Jey Uso's your pick tonight. I am interested also in the match with Matt Riddle, and others. I'm kind of interested to see where that goes as well. So it's just sad how, Vince and some of the creative will only push certain guys. I'd love to see Keith Lee, get a bigger push. It sounds like they're not really going to be doing that too much. I'd like to be able to see, Matt Riddle. He seems like he's getting a little bit more push than Keith Lee, but you never know. We're going to have a good night tonight. Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics, as you see KO headbutt the cage, the plastic cage going over the Uso in front of him. I love it, man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Keith is hurt. How bad is Keith hurt? I know he recently got engaged. Seems like wrestlers are always dating wrestlers, or, getting, with a Mia Yim and him are together now, or they've been together for a while, but they're going to be getting married. No surprise there. Charlotte, well, you got to think, with Charlotte, if you're Ric Flair's daughter, it's one thing to live up to those kind of expectations, but Charlotte has lived up to the expectations for a female wrestler and went above and beyond. And you could argue she's the best female wrestler that's out today. I mean, as far as athleticism, moveset, groundwork, high risk. I mean, is there anyone really on the same level as Charlotte Flair since she's come into WWE? I mean, it's very debatable. I mean, we've seen, other ladies like, Sasha Banks get her run, Bayley get her run, and some of these others that are out there. Obviously Bianca Belair is kind of the new fresh and the new face. But, I mean, if you really look at skill set, it's hard to argue that, there's been someone better than Charlotte since she's come in. And I don't think there really has been another female that's had that kind of impact up to this point. If you haven't smashed that like button just yet, please do. And we're at Elimination Chamber 2021, baby. It's a watch party with your boy. So I love them together. It said Bryan and Cesaro starting the match off, 8+ match before it even starts. Lenny D, my boy. Brandon in the building. What to do? We're going to have a lot more NFL free agency talk. We're going to be going into college football season with more and more talk about the draft, who's going where, trades. There's going to be a lot of madness as we're getting closer and closer to the NFL draft. But, I love wrestling, as you guys know. So this is a great time to hop in the room, join your boy, and watch Elimination Chamber. And I'm excited for WrestleMania and beyond, SummerSlam. And it'll give us something else to watch. Besides MLB starting here in a couple weeks as well. Some people love MLB, Major League Baseball. Some people aren't really into it as much. But for me, it doesn't matter if it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or AEW Dynamite. I'm watching. I'm paying attention. So I'm excited. Let's go. Nola in the building. He said Randy went in. RKO all day. Philip Johnson in the building. He said Carlito. What's cooler than being cool? Let's go. Odin's Child, you want Sheamus to win? It's going to be interesting on who they're going to push. Obviously, you can see the feud with Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. That seems like it might be the most likely scenario. Sheamus hasn't been, champion for quite some time, being world champ. That rivalry, big guy versus big guy, I could see that. Randy Orton, I could see that scenario too. But, I mean, if we're going forward to, WrestleMania season, having Drew McIntyre retain tonight is probably the most likely scenario. Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, I could see that. I think that would be interesting. But Edge versus Roman Reigns, I imagine that's where it's going to go. He said it's Carlito's birthday. Let's go. Carlito's return at WrestleMania. I mean, I know I don't know, is he physically signed yet? This is my guy right here. Cesaro, baby. Love me some Cesaro. But I know Carlito was looking for work, to be able to sign with either AEW or WWE. And he looked like he was in pretty good shape at Royal Rumble for not being around for a while. Cesaro, probably the most underrated wrestler that's in WWE, in my opinion. A guy that never really gets a push, kind of like a Dolph Ziggler. If you guys watch wrestling and you guys know, based off skill set, the push, not really getting the love that they did maybe when they started their career early on. But they always bring it, always are entertaining. Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, very, very, very underrated. And if they ended up leaving WWE and going to AEW, that would be a huge asset moving forward, where they could actually be appreciated for their talents. But we'll see. Maybe Maybe Cesaro will get a push today. We will find out. Daniel Bryan, baby. Yeah, they definitely can carry a match. Both of them. Ha ha! Let's go. Yes, sir. You like Bobby Lashley? Yeah, he might get a point where he has a little bit of a run. Let's go. Yeah, Usos can as well. Well, that's no surprise, though. Both are athletic. You know what I mean? Let's go. Ha ha ha! Let's go. Yeah, Ziggler is just more of a natural-born heel, but, you know what I mean, for his early run when he got the big push, I mean, I feel that, he's a guy that could be main event almost every single month if they gave him the right opportunities, but, there's just so many wrestlers and so much competition. All right, here we go. Cesaro going for the pin. 1 count. Let's go. Yeah, Vince does love big guys, and he hates factions. We know this. Yeah, I think AEW and WWE won't be because of Vince. Cody Rhodes and the rest of the crew, Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, and obviously the ownership, from the Jags. They would be probably willing, but I don't think Vince is. Vince is a stubborn guy. I don't know if you're ever going to get WWE to cross over like AEW has been crossing over, with the other federations that are out there. Big uppercut by Cesaro. Hope everyone is having a great day. It's Elimination Chamber 2021, baby. Let's go. Ooh, look at Daniel Bryan, his athleticism. Woo. Let's go. Five time, baby. Woo! Stiff. Let's go. Ooh, shit. Why is Raw trash? It's just depending on a storyline, no fans. Obviously SmackDown, for certain people has the stars that they want to watch. Roman, Usos, things like that. But I think once the fans come back, Raw will get back to where it was great. SmackDown will be better. And then NXT can be better, and AEW as well. I think everything is going to get better once COVID ends. But it's all about storyline, matchups, announcers. It's the whole package. Missile drop kick by Daniel Bryan. 2! The Otis heel turn. Yeah, I've tried to watch as much of Raw, SmackDown, NXT as possible, but obviously still following NFL coverage, college football, the draft. Got a lot of stuff that I'm still reading and watching film on, especially as we're going into NFL draft season, which is right around the corner. Edge is definitely going Roman Reigns. Oh, Hurricane Rana! Definitely got Edge picking Roman Reigns for WrestleMania. I would be 100%, 1,000% shocked. Nice clothesline. Sit the fuck down. But I definitely think Edge and Roman at WrestleMania. Beheaded him. They had their baby. Mahomes did. Little baby Mahomes. Love me some Kevin Owens. Absolutely. Yeah, Tampa is going to be looking for Shaq Barrett. That's going to be one of the number one priorities. Godwin's going to have to take less money, and hopefully he's willing to. You know what I mean? Obviously, bringing back like AB and Gronk will be easy if Gronk wants to play with Tom. AB, I'm not sure a lot of people are going to be interested in having him. But Levante David is going to be huge. So Levante David, Shaq Barrett, Godwin, especially if we want to try to, be as good as we were this season and be a contender. Facts. Kofi Mania, I don't know if it's going to be Kofi Mania again because they built that storyline up a lot last year, and you could kind of see it coming, right, with that big tournament that he had to win, to get to that point. I'm not sure if I see Kofi Mania this season. You know what I mean? This year seems different. That's just me.
Great deal of damage to an elbow, to a bicep, to a tricep, all that time in an arm bar. First an uppercut, and then a kick by Bryan.
Ooh, big uppercut. Let's go.
Cesaro connected so well on that uppercut.
I know it's going to be interesting if Von Miller gets cut. There's going to be some big names. Or if the Steelers decide to cut Ben Roethlisberger. Could you imagine?
Scary feeling.
Adrian in the building. Thank you, man. It's a whole new year, though. You know what I mean? Celebrated that dub, that victory. We're already moving forward, man. Oh, look at this. Look at Cesaro showing his power. Philip Johnson said the Nexus return at WrestleMania 37. So you almost broke a bone attempting a swanton. No, Clan Jolly. He's crazy. Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? I said that, on the video when we had the Carson Wentz talk with the trade. If he's going to go anywhere, that would be the best fit, in my opinion, even though I'm a Buccaneers fan. Deshaun Watson to the Panthers, to me, would be the best fit. Absolutely. I mean, they're still going to need a lot more to make a deep run, but that would start, and hopefully you don't have to give Run CMC up if you do get him. I mean, they're cutting a lot of pieces. King Corbin in the ring. They're cutting a lot of pieces to make room. But I think he would look good in a Panthers uniform, and I think that would, obviously for the NFC South, that would make things tougher for the rest of the teams, the Saints, the Buccaneers, and the Falcons. But I think he would look good in that uniform, and I think it would, sorry, Teddy Two Gloves, it just didn't really work out. But I think that would be a place where the jersey would sell, the fans would be excited, and Panthers fans obviously getting a guy like that over Teddy Two Gloves. That would really bring a resurgence back to that franchise, which I think they're right around the corner with Coach Rule. I don't think they're that bad. I think they're right around the corner from making the playoffs as it is. It's just a matter of who they draft, who they get in free agency, and if they can get Deshaun Watson or not, or if they draft a quarterback, this season, which I think they have a good chance of drafting. The Falcons, the Saints, and the Panthers in this draft. So I don't know. I'm not sure if they're going to bring back Carlito full time. That's a good question. Cesaro versus Lashley, I would have loved that. Absolutely. Yeah, Bridgewater, though, he's going to fail no matter where he goes, Bears or Broncos. They don't really got the proper weapons around them. The Broncos do as far as, like, running backs and wide receivers, but the Bears, they don't really have anything. And it sounds like Allen Robinson might be gone, so. Woo! Uppercut train. Let's go. Yes, sir. Love me some Cesaro. Whenever he would be on a Raw or SmackDown in Portland here in Oregon, I always would go. Always entertaining. Oh, King Corbin. 2. Brandon says, dude is obsessed with Carlito and Nexus. What up, Brandon? How are you, my guy? I'm not sure if Nexus is going to return. What we really need to be talking about is if we can get the Fiend to come back tonight, right? I want to see some surprises. Drew McIntyre retaining, that seems like it's a pretty plausible thing that could happen. I want to see Keith Lee get a push or maybe Matt Riddle, but I'm not really too sure what's going to happen tonight. It's going to be interesting, especially as we're getting closer and closer to WrestleMania season, baby. Yeah, Deep Six is a sweet move. Yeah, Nelson Aguilar had a rebirth in his career, absolutely. He was one of my favorites this season. He had all those drops for the Eagles, and he had a big resurgence in his career. So I'm not sure if he's going to be there or not, but he had definitely one of the best comeback stories ever. Nelson Aguilar on the Raiders this season. There's going to be a lot of top-tier talent at wide receiver. That's going to be in free agency and in the draft. Fiend returns tonight, baby. Brandon... Oh, Baron Corbin. Yeah, it is. It's hard to predict, man. I mean, certain things, like obviously with Edge and Bianca Belair, we had some people kind of predict what we thought. A lot of us thought, Edge and it's definitely Bianca Belair. A lot of us predicted that she was going to be the one, more than likely, that was going to get the dub at Royal Rumble. Edge, I would say probably 90 to maybe 80 to 90% had Edge, with a couple others. Yeah, baby. Throwback Thursday was just too sweet. And we'll be doing some other matches. I know Odin's Child sent me a link for some, death matches, like the ones that they have in Japan, when the wrestlers get thrown in the ropes and they get electrocuted. And we're going to have a lot of fun with Throwback Thursday, where we can go in on WWE Network and watch an old school match or a YouTube link. And we're going to be doing that every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time for about 30 minutes to an hour. And if we can pick what we want quick, we might be able to get 2 old school matches within that hour, just to kind of have some feels and go back into the 80s and 90s and early 2000s of some classic matches that we remember watching or maybe that we never watched. 2, Corbin with the pin on Daniel Bryan. All right, baby. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. Odin's Child, bang, $10, my boy, appreciate you. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Appreciate you guys coming in and taking the time on your Sunday, not only to watch Elimination Chamber as wrestling fans. We can talk football in here. We can talk NBA, college football, March Madness, whatever you guys want to talk about. You can drop it in the chat. Obviously, we're watching Elimination Chamber 2021. But your boy can multitask. You got questions about your team. You got questions about the draft. Comment below. I can multitask, baby. Sami Zayn. He said he don't want to come out yet. Yeah, WWE was hit, by COVID, but it wasn't just that. Because, Daniel Bryan out of nowhere. I think it's really about storyline. Yes, the fans and not having them, be there, definitely hurt. But it was more storyline and effort. I felt like the storyline and the effort on Raw, definitely, and even NXT and SmackDown took a big dip. I think AEW tried its best. But everyone is suffering, you know what I mean? You got to put in the effort and be creative, and you got to bring it all. And like I said, wrestling fans, it's like football fans. If you're an NFL fan or a wrestling fan, no matter how bad the storyline gets, no matter bad, the matchups are, or, obviously the wrestling can't be complete trash. But there has to be enough superstars that are going to be in main events. But if you love wrestling, it's one of those things you might not watch Raw or SmackDown or NXT as much as you did maybe a few months ago, but it's in your blood, like me. You're never going to stop watching altogether. You might stop or cut back a lot, you know what I mean? But at some point, you're always going to fall back on it. At least that's how I am. I always will take, the time to watch it because it's just a part of my childhood. It's a part of my life. I love going to the events. I love going to pay-per-views, Raw, SmackDowns, NXT takeovers. Going to a live event is great, but I'm never going to stop watching, so. Ooh, big clothesline. Big clubbing blow.
Daniel Bryan right on the jaw. That's the thing about King.
Yeah, but like NFL, I'm never going to stop watching. I'm always going to love all 32 teams, even the lower name teams, like when it was the Browns and the Jags. I just enjoy NFL. College football, it doesn't matter who's on, I can watch. Obviously, if it's the really, really low teams, then, if I have something else to read or do some film study. But, when college football's on or NFL, I'm watching. I'm reading, I'm enjoying it. But same thing goes with wrestling. And like I said, when fans come back and COVID is over, there's going to be a big resurgence. Can you imagine the first Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or AEW after COVID, how loud the crowd is going to be? You know what I mean? They need to be back like in the 90s when they used to have everyone bring signs, to the Raws and SmackDowns and the pay-per-views. It needs to be like that again. And you're definitely going to get a lot of energy and a lot of pop. Facts. Smash that like button for your boy. About half of y'all that are in the room right now have done it. If you can take the time and just smash that like button, hit that thumbs up for your boy, that would be fantastic. And like I said, we're in Elimination Chamber 2021, baby. Let's go. All right, Daniel Bryan climbing to the top. Nathan Dotson in the building. What to do, my guy? Here we go. Elimination Chamber, baby. 2021. Oh, suplex. Let's go. Yeah, and like I said, a lot of the people that talk shit about wrestling, if you guys ever notice that, you'll have your friends. Now, they mean, don't you know it's fake? Don't you know it's all scripted? Well, yeah, no shit, but the guys still get hurt, right? And that's not the matter of fact, you know what I mean? We still watch it because it's entertainment. These guys are putting their bodies on the line. The women are putting the bodies on the line. We know there's, some of the punches aren't going to be closed fist, but people still get hurt. They tear ACLs, you know what I mean? They still get banged up, and they're out for quite some time, right? But the people that are the most against wrestling, have you noticed? Those people still watch. They secretly are, hidden bandwagon wrestling fans, but they just don't want to let their friends and other people know that they love it as much as people that don't give a shit about what other people think watch it. A lot of these closet wrestling fans that think wrestling is so stupid and fake, and they're still watching right now. You know what I mean? That's facts. It's like, bro, you're going to talk shit about wrestling and make fun of us for watching it when you're secretly at home right now watching Elimination Chamber in your basement. Come on now. Plenty of entertainment, especially when there's no NFL or college football on. NBA is some trash. It's definitely hard to watch. MLB is not going on right now. You got NHL going on, but if you don't like hockey, right, you don't like the NBA, baseball's about to get started in about 2 weeks. What else is there to watch? You know what I mean? Enjoy some wrestling. Oh, here we go. What's Sammy doing? Trying to climb away. Yeah, it's definitely entertaining, and that's the fact. And like I said, for me, being a guy that started in 1985, would buy the wrestling rings and the toys and and put the VHSs on and the DVDs and watch the pay-per-views at my friend's house. I mean, that was a big part of my childhood, and that's a big part of why I'm a big wrestling fan to this day. Facts. Sami Zayn hanging on by a thread. Mosh and Thrasher, nice. Woo! Man, I haven't heard those names in a while. Odin's child. Oh, look at Cesaro, my guy. Philip Johnson, he loves Nexus. He can't get over it. And Carlito. I see you, my guy. Cash out about Lamar. Well, like I said, they're going to have an opportunity to do big things, coming next season, but they need to improve that O-line. And you got J.K. Dobbins now. Mark Ingram was banged up, and he wasn't as impactful as he was the year before. But really addressing the O-line will be a big key for them moving forward. Defense needs to stay healthy, but getting weapons at wide receiver and addressing the O-line, that's going to be a big key for them on trying to make a deep run. Lamar will find his way. We already know he's a top 10 quarterback in this league. Oh, Cesaro caught. Oh, almost a choke slam there. Ooh. Let's go, Cesaro. Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of ECW, WCW, woo, WWF, DVDs, like no cap. Come on, Cesaro. Is he going to try to swing him? Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, the only way that he's really going to be able to get cash out to like top 5 status by the world is if they improve that O-line and get better wide receivers, and he can show that, that he can actually stay in the pocket and throw for those big games, for, 300, 400 yards. It's cool that he can run for 100 to 150. We know he can do that, right? He can do that with his eyes closed, but to be able to be in the pocket on third down and not gamble and try to run for the first downs, but improve his arm strength, improve his accuracy, on third down and first down. That's going to be key. But you're going to have a better O-line, and you're going to have better weapons than like an aging Des Bryant out there, or Hollywood Brown. You're going to need better. You got Mark Andrews at tight end, but you need more. Oh, Kevin Owens, baby! Love me some Kevin Owens. One of my favorites. I mean, I love Seth Rollins. I've always been a big Seth Rollins guy. I love Kenny Omega and AEW and the Young Bucks. You know, as far as wrestlers, Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. John Moxley. But as far as entertainment factor, AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, KO is always entertaining. He said, oh my God. KO, baby. Is KO the most athletic, like chubbier wrestler of all time? I mean, you know, Mankind was kind of big, and he gave you the hardcore aspect, right? And he would do things that you didn't think that maybe he could do, but, you know, obviously he was a little bit bigger than Kevin Owens. But is Kevin Owens the most athletic, bigger, you know, kind of chubbier, thicker wrestler of all time? I mean, he's up there. I mean, I'm just trying to think of entertainment value and guys that are kind of a heavier set. I mean, Owens is, to me, probably the most entertaining besides Keith Lee. Absolutely. I would put him up there as well. But Owens can do, you know, just as much as Keith Lee, if not more. Love me some KO. Philip Johnson's going to go in timeout if he keeps talking about Nexus and Carlito. 2. But I appreciate all you guys in the building, hanging out with me, watching Elimination Chamber 2021 with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I got my NWO Wolfpack jacket on right now. I'm excited. And this Elimination Chamber, starting it off, is great. We got KO, Sami Zayn, used to be best friends, right? And obviously KO, we know how he does his friends. Doesn't have too many in the wrestling business. Woo, Sammy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot of free agency. Well, I already did Carson Wentz. Anything that's wrestling-related or NFL-related before we get to the draft, I'm going to be popping it off, man. You know I'm going to be talking about Deshaun Watson. I mean, and anybody else. There's going to be some big names. And then Von Miller might get released. Big Ben might get released. We'll be going over a lot of that, man. The channel doesn't stop. You know this. Cannonball! Yes! Woohoo! You get a cannonball! You get a cannonball! You get a cannonball! Let's go. Yeah, but with Lamar, you got to have talent, though. You know, when you lose guys, woo! You know, when you lose guys that are Hall of Fame offensive linemen, right? Or you don't have production at the running back position like Mark Ingram had with almost 15, 20 touchdowns a year before. You know what I mean? And you got to have people that can catch the football as well. You know, it's a combination of coaching, Lamar, decision-making, you know, having a better O-line, but defense needs to stay healthy as well. So we'll see. And there's going to be a lot of competition, as we know. You know, it's now with Carson Wentz, you know, on the Colts. The Colts should be legit. Titans, you know, Steelers, you know, Patriots will probably rebound with their guys coming off the COVID protocol and not opting out. Chiefs will be back. I mean, the Bills will be great. That's a lot of competition in the AFC and the NFC. That's facts. You want an Amari Cooper autographed jersey? Nice, Odin. Nice. I don't know. Probably not. I mean, Cena is not even in wrestling really anymore. He's doing TV shows. I mean, he might end up, you know, be wrestling once a year type of thing. If he was going to really make an impact and go heel, he would have done it 10 years ago, doing like NWO, you know, and turning heel that way. But I'm not sure if they'll ever be heel. And the only way you're going to have an impact of being heel is doing it for, like, consistently. And Cena's not a consistent wrestler anymore. Part-time, kind of like Undertaker. Like once a year, twice a year kind of thing. So even though Undertaker's retired now. Kevin Owens laying the smacketh down. Let's go. Eight, 7, 6. I mean, you could have had Cena when he first came out, you know what I mean? But we're talking about once he went face. He hasn't come back to heel. I mean, he was, word life, wearing the jerseys and the chains, right? And that's when we all fell in love with him, and then went, super face, and they made money off of him, and, for all supporting the kids and all that, right? But he could have had a Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan kind of, impact in wrestling if he would have went heel like 10 years ago. Ooh, Kevin Owens. Yeah, I figured you would, Owens child. Someone will get it, though. There'll be definitely an Alabama Crimson Tide fan or Cowboy fan or Raider fan that would like to have that. We got Kevin Owens. It's Elimination Chamber. We got Kevin Owens and Jey Uso on camera right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Jey Uso wins or nothing really would surprise me, to be honest. I mean, the most likely scenario would probably be Cesaro or Jey Uso if I had to take a guess. Daniel Bryan's still in the match, so it's Elimination Chamber. So you got like 5 or 6 guys that are in the Elimination Chamber right now. The cage is down. It's going to be down for a couple times. Oh, Kevin Owens! Oh, baby! Yeah, so they're not doing anything one-on-one yet. I'm not sure if you have WWE Network No Clan or not, but yeah. So they got everybody, like 5 or 6 guys. They're all wrestling right now in the chamber. Oh, KO with a stunner! That was stiff. On Cesaro. Stunner. 1. Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn has been eliminated. Yeah. Well, you know what, dude? The thing is, though, is that, Elimination Chamber, if you get the WWE Network, it's like $10 a month. You know what I mean? Hanging out with your bros, you know what I mean? And being able to watch it. And they have a lot of content on there. I mean, it really isn't that much. I mean, if you go get McDonald's or Burger King, you're going to be spending $9 or $10 on a meal sometimes anyways, or a meal for 2. So, I mean, to be able to watch a lot of the original programming, the old pay-per-views, the old ECW, WCWs, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, it's worth it, man. It's worth $10. And remember, I'm not sure if you remember, but I mean, we used to pay $50 or $60 for one pay-per-view back in the day for WCW, ECW, or WWF, WWE back in the day. I mean, if you wanted to get a pay-per-view, you had to pay $50 or $60, like straight cash, homie, like on the debit card or credit card. So, $10 is fucking nothing, and you get a lot more for that $10. Sami Zayn, aka Sherlock Holmes, looking ass. Oh, Uso. Nice splash. 1, 2. Oh, Kevin Owens is eliminated. Orange version of Grover. Oh, shit. Jey Uso firing on all cylinders, baby. Damian Lillard, I don't really like the NBA anymore. It's not the same as it used to be. But out of all the players, I mean, Dame is, here, from my hometown state, playing here in Oregon. Obviously from Oakland to Ogden when he went to Weber State, and now obviously in Oregon. The letter O, Damian Lillard. Love me some Dame Dollar. Cesaro. But he got robbed for the NBA All-Star game, like usual. Playing like an MVP. CJ McCollum is injured. You know what I mean? The whole roster's banged up, and he's still playing like an MVP this season. And then he still can't get voted in. I get it. They like Luka. Luka's great too. Love Luka Doncic. He's great, but NBA is very biased and not enough superstars to me. But I do like watching Dame Dollar. I mean, if he's on TV, I'm going to take a peek, obviously, being the home team, a team that I've rooted for since, in the 80s. But overall, the NBA to me in general is not as exciting as the NFL. That's facts. Jay accidentally beats Roman. I don't know about that. But I do love Dame Dollar. I mean, there's just certain guys that you can watch, if they're on. Steph Curry, Dame, LaMelo Ball, Giannis, LeBron. I mean, there's plenty of guys that if they're on TV, you might take a peek. You might not watch the whole game, but unless you're a fan of that team or that player. Ooh! Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, but I love me some Dame Dollar. That's facts. All right, Daniel Bryan trying to Hulk up. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Ooh! Daniel Bryan for the cover. 2! That was close. The John Cena Authority rivalry. Man, that's why the WWE Network is so cool, because it has all the old school pay-per-views and a lot of the stuff that I haven't seen from like the 80s and the early 90s and late 90s, early 2000s is awesome to be able to check up on. And that's what Throwback Thursday is going to be about, where we can watch an old wrestling match and kind of reminisce. And we can do it with YouTube link or with the WWE Network. But we did WrestleMania 15, The Rock versus Stone Cold, no DQ for the WWF title last Thursday for Throwback Thursday's debut, and we had a lot of fun. And it's going to be short. It's not going to be like a long, stream, 30 minutes to an hour. Unless we end up watching like an old Super Bowl together or an old pay-per-view together. Oh, Cesaro with a counter. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, countered again. 2. Ooh, big kick to the back of the neck. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all hopping in the room, joining your boy. I got the NWO Wolfpack jacket on. We're watching Elimination Chamber. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday. Thank you for spending your time with me and on WWE Network watching Elimination Chamber with your boy. Ooh! WrestleMania 1. I mean, all the old school WrestleManias. All the old school Royal Rumbles. I mean, anytime I can watch the, Legion of Doom and the Demolition and watch the Tatanka and the old school guys, Brutus the Barber, Beefcake, sign me up, man. Sign me up, $1 Million Man. Last night, I ended up watching the Mega Powers. I watched Hogan and Macho Man go against Andre the Giant and Ted DiBiase. Oh, my God. Dude, Ted DiBiase, as far as selling moves, he might have been one of the best at that time. And this was in the 80s. Macho Man, Ted DiBiase, unbelievable. Catania in the building. How are you? Oh, look at Cesaro. Are you fucking kidding me? He's got Daniel Bryan up on the second rope. Oh, shit! Someone call 911. Daniel Bryan be dead. Oh, shit. Oh, you got the glow-in-the-dark Fiend shirt? There we go. Hopefully that'll bring him back. Oh, look at this. One-legged swing. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, Uso with a super kick. Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. Oh, that might be it. Yes, sir. Oh, there goes. You knew it. The good chance could be Cesaro or Jay. Come on, Jay. Now you got to have Jay win it all if you're going here. Come on, Jay. Oh, Jay with the splash. Let's go. Oh, 2. Yeah, I got some old school John Cena merch. I got a headband and a wristbands. purple ones from an old show, still in the plastic. You know what I mean? Just because I knew it'd be a collector item from one of the shows I went to in like the, early to mid 2000s. Come on, Jay.
You know where Jey Uso's priorities lie. And right now his focus is this: do not let Daniel Bryan near the head of the table. Jey Uso,
Come on, Jay. Montreal Screwjob would be great. I love Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels. Facts. Come on, Jay. This is sweet. Let's go. He's on the top of the chamber. Oh, shit. Knees up. Dylan in the building. What to do, my guy? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Took his head off. This is it. 1. Oh, Jay couldn't do it. Daniel Bryan. See, there you go. That was a surprise. A lot of us thought Jay. A lot of us thought Cesaro. And now it's Daniel Bryan. See, that's what at least they make you think a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not the obvious every time. So I'm down with that, man. Switch it up a little bit. We thought Jay, we thought Cesaro, and then they went Daniel Bryan. You know what I mean? I don't know. He might have been probably the 3rd or 4th most logical choice out of everyone in the group. And sometimes you got to surprise the fans a little bit. I love it, man. I would have liked to see Jay, honestly, to be, fully honest, Jay or Cesaro, but hey, I'll take Daniel Bryan. I'll take that. Yes, sir. Daniel Bryan dead in the ring. He's tired, dog. Fans love it. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream. Watch party with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Ooh. All right, Daniel Bryan. Uh-oh. Head of the table, baby. Roman Reigns. Like I said, a lot of people hate Roman. They didn't like Moxley, Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins, and maybe didn't like the Shield that much. I mean, I love the Shield, all the members. I know Roman wasn't very good on the mic early on, but he's gotten a lot better. Now you got Paul Heyman there. But like I said, it just depends on who you like. And I've always been a big Shield supporter, from day one. I kind of wish that they were all together still, to be honest. But, Vince, he likes his big guys. Cesaro, Seth Rollins. We'll see. That would be a good storyline, Lenny D. You liked Ambrose better? Well, I was always a big Seth #1, Dean Ambrose 2, Roman 3. I mean, I think that's how most people had it. You know what I mean? Roman had the look. Dean was the crazy one, and Seth was just kind of all around, where he could do, technical on the mat, high risk. He could do everything, and he was better on the mic than everyone else. Seth definitely was the best on the mic. That's facts. I don't know. Are we doing Universal right now? Oh, shit. Corey in the building. What to do? We're doing WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party. We just saw Daniel Bryan risk it all with 5 other wrestlers, and he ended up getting the dub, but he can barely stand up now, getting that dub over Jey Uso. He's about to get fucking speared to hell now. Wow, they're doing it right now? Oh, he dodged it. Ha ha ha! Let's go. Daniel Bryan got Roman in the middle of the ring. Oh, shit. Dodged the spear, but look at Roman. Yeah, I love Vince in announcing. Old school Vince McMahon announcing is so good. Good old JR. Tony Schiavone and WCW Nitro. Mike Tenay, Mongo McMichael. I miss the old school announcers. Announcers aren't as good as they were years back. Miz! I love Miz. Miz could definitely be an announcer on Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view once he's done wrestling. He's fantastic. He's like Chris Jericho. I mean, both of those two guys could definitely be announcers once their wrestling careers are over, like no cap, and be very, very good at it. You know, if you're good on the mic, you're going to be good as an announcer. Good improv, but I'm not sure if that's the angle that they're going to go for. So, Bobby the Brain Heenan, oh yeah, absolutely. Gorilla Monsoon, absolutely. Bobby the Brain was amazing. Uh-oh. Roman about to choke him out. Roman not letting go. Joey Styles. Oh, my God. Yeah, as far as excitement. Reigns. I wish they would have, spaced this out a little bit. You know what I mean? They could have waited. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as Daniel Bryan went through the whole match, and he's like, you know, at least give the man a breather and do this in like a half hour or something. You know what I mean? Roman just goes in there all fresh. I mean, you got Roman and you got Drew McIntyre, which we thought more than likely everyone's going to retain, you know, tonight. But at least make it somewhat interesting. I mean, having Jay, you know, go against him, but I mean, the same result would have happened if they're writing it in the storyline like this, whether it be Cesaro or Jay or whoever, if they're going to just try to end it with a beatdown. Jesse the Body Ventura. Yeah, they definitely should have waited. But we just got to wait. Yeah, we just got to wait for the other matches. That's the way that they... See, that's the part of, like, I don't know if that's Triple H, Stephanie, Shane, the WWE creative. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why some people, you know, are shying away from wrestling. And that's, like, one of the examples right there. You know, obviously they don't really give a shit about, like, the fans or... I mean, everything has a purpose, you know, a cause and effect, and they do things for a reason. But, I mean, for the fans' sake, they could have at least waited a half an hour and then made the match like 10 minutes instead of like 3 minutes. Edge, as you know, Edge is going to go against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Edge in the ring, Edge in the ring. What's going on, Matt? Matt Payton saying, what to do from Hawaii. What to do, my guy? Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania. I'm not sure if Rock, you know, if that's something that he can do in his schedule. But it's not like they're going to have The Rock win, you know, as just like a special guest. If they did Rock versus Roman, they're going to have Roman win. Because you just can't have like a celebrity, you know, one-time appearance come in and beat the champ. They're not going to have that. So, I mean, I don't know how, I mean, as far as winning and losing. This is the foreshadowing right here. Edge versus Roman Reigns, WrestleMania. Yeah, we knew this already, like I said earlier. We knew this. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021. Live stream, watch party with your boy Ryan. Northwest Sports Fanatics, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go, baby. Big spear. I mean, you could be a wrestling novice, a wrestling beginner, and you could have seen the foreshadowing with Edge going against Roman. I mean, I think as soon as Royal Rumble kind of finished, they were kind of already painting the picture of what could be. So, WWE Network, if you've never signed up for it before, it's free. Corey. So if you have never signed up for it before, it's free for the first month. Can't get any better than free. And if you have signed up for it in the past, $9.99. Very cheap, man. It's definitely worth it. Plus, when you can watch, watch the pay-per-view with your boys, on YouTube, Northwest Sports Fanatics, Fanatic Family. Why not, man? And it's got a lot of great material on when you're just bored in your free time to go back and watch old WrestleManias, old Royal Rumbles, original programming. They got an amazing catalog. That's facts.
This is not it. I'm the boss. Nobody got it. I was going to
Sasha Banks.
battle with myself.
Does that explain then, the almost 5 months that you were gone from WWE? What was happening? Don't miss.
Steve Austin, the Broken Skull Sessions, which is awesome. WWE shop, baby. Good pay-per-view so far with the start off. Just wish that Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns could have been a little bit longer. But then obviously they have the whole Edge coming in there, so everything is calculated for them. Could have been a little bit better, but they're not going to be able to make everyone happy. Buy one t-shirt, get one for $5. Okay. All right. Well, we're at a little commercial break time right now, so I'm going to go get my jug of water because I'm going to definitely be getting thirsty before the next match comes on. So I will be right back. Let me grab some water here real quick. I already had my pizza, so one sec.
Yoga. Get 5% cashback rewards. Visit GoCredit1.com.
Corey, did you ever in your wildest dreams ever think we'd see Roman Reigns versus Edge for the Universal title at any WrestleMania? After weeks of speculation and anticipation, it appears we finally have our answer. The WWE Hall of Famer Edge against the reigning Universal Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It doesn't get any bigger. Well, it has been quite the month for Edge since winning the Royal Rumble. It's also been quite the month for the chart-topping recording star Bad Bunny. Now, remember what happened back at the Royal Rumble? He was at the Royal Rumble, then of course he won the 24/7 championship. What did he do? He was on Saturday Night Live last night. Bad Bunny, a lifelong WWE fan, able to bring the world together and show the entire
Bad Bunny.
the greatness that is being WWE 24/7 champion. Bad Bunny continuing to spread his message and his music throughout the WWE universe and beyond. It's a thrill to have him here.
Pretty impressive. Listen, anything you need, step in my office.
Miz.
Your performance last night on SNL. I mean, I would have preferred if Miz and Morrison were the musical guests singing our hit song, Hey, Hey, Ho, Ho, but
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
anyway, what are you doing here?
What I'm doing here? I'm the 24/7 champion.
I'm the 24/7 champion.
What are you doing here? Are you a champion? Are you even on the show tonight?
Ooh. Slapping the Miz? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damian Priest. He's very underrated as well. Odin's child. Bro, yes! This is one of my favorite wrestlers. If you watch NXT, there's certain guys that come along every once in a while. Always entertaining, right? Very underrated. This guy could be a champ, Intercontinental champ, a WWE champion, Universal champion at some point, someday. Love me, the ultimate bro. Love me some Matt Riddle. the original bro. When they went to NXT TakeOver Portland, right, I ended up touching the tag belts when he was champ at that time. It's pretty sweet, man. Have a little conversation, a little dap with Matt Riddle. Pretty sweet, man. Let's go. Aleister Black. They're probably punishing him after his girlfriend got let go, right? From WWE for streaming. It's like they just love punishing the other wrestlers. But I heard Bo Dallas and Liv Morgan are together, living on a farm. So that's why you haven't seen Bo Dallas on TV. He's just sitting in the back collecting a check, hanging out with Liv Morgan. Yeah, yes, please, sign me up. Yeah, Aleister Black, another guy that doesn't get used properly. You know, you got 3 shows. You got NXT, right? You got Raw and SmackDown. Sometimes that's why I wish that WWE would release some of these guys and have them go over to AEW so that way that they could build their roster more and even maybe come up with a second show for AEW and so that we could have more wrestling to watch. Earlier tonight, I saw a little bit of this. Ricochet, another guy that's underutilized. Sad. Yeah, Liv Morgan is my guy. Absolutely. Anything can happen if you just believe. Shit, seriously. Fucking Bo Dallas, lucky man. I saw this. John Morrison with the pin. Just sad, though, with guys like Ricochet and these guys that have so much talent that, Aleister Black, Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, you know what I mean? Like, certain guys had all the charisma, in NXT, and it's just like, I'm still waiting on Velveteen Dream and some of these other guys. It's just sad, man. It's very, very sad. The Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley. Champion Lashley. He's pumped full of steroids. It's the second coming of Ahmed Johnson. Remember him, Ahmed Johnson? He was built like a tank as well. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Ahmed Johnson. All right, Matt Riddle, baby. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. Have titles, Lashley big, Big E big, Roman Reigns big, Drew McIntyre. I know, man. It's sad. They need to be able to. That's what Vince is, though. It's all about appearance. It's like you can be shitty on the mic and wrestling skill set maybe not the greatest, but if you have the look that you're pumped full of fucking steroids or you're just a big wrestler, you know what I mean? But I mean, us old school guys, you know what I mean, that have been watching wrestling since like the 80s or 90s. I mean, you want a little bit of variety out there. You know what I mean? At least I do. Shotzi, Asuka, Rhea Ripley, Ember Moon. I mean, yeah, a lot of the ladies, they're overlooked too. NXT, I ended up watching that takeover. I had to watch it a couple days after, and did a little, live stream on that, and it was a good pay-per-view. All right, United States Championship. I wish Keith Lee wasn't hurt, because he was supposed to be in this as well. I'd love to see Matt Riddle, get an opportunity to shine, but, I mean, it seems like they probably want him to work for it a little bit longer before he ends up, getting a belt. But he is going to get a belt at some point, you can tell. Maybe it's tonight, maybe it's in the future, but I just hope they don't have everyone just retain. Everyone's having the babies, huh? Oh, Riddle, let's go. Sleeper hold. Bobby Lashley, big eyes with all those steroids. Morrison. Bobby Lashley into the ropes. Ooh, shit. Morrison hit hard. Come on, my guy. Brace yourself a little bit. Don't give yourself a fucking concussion on purpose. Jesus. Morrison's like, oh, I'll fucking give myself a concussion and die. He like throws himself into the wall. Oh, shit. He's like, I gotta sell this move. Who is that, Lex Luger? Ooh, shit. Someone call 911. He said, yeah, finish him, motherfucker. You own that. Oh, Riddle got caught. Jesus. Sasha, live, Naomi. So the girl with carrying crosses fine too, Lenny D says. Ooh. Steroids, that's what it'll do to you. You can pick up anybody, do any move. Ooh. Neck breaker by Bobby Lashley on Matt Riddle. We got Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream, watch party with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Elimination Chamber Sunday. So far, it's been a pretty good pay-per-view. Definitely would have wished that Roman and Daniel Bryan went a little bit longer. Hopefully we have some more surprises before the night is done. John Morrison and Matt Riddle. Seeing if they partner up here. Daytona. Ooh, Riddle with the forearm smash. Ooh, Jesus, Lashley. Steroids, baby. He said, I'll pick you up and I'll throw you around like a rag doll. Ooh. Yeah, I'll watch a little bit of NASCAR once in a while. Daytona, Talladega. I'm not going to watch the whole race. I used to have an old boss that loved NASCAR, so it got me into it a little bit more about 10 years ago. But, I'll occasionally watch a little bit of a beginning and a little bit of an end of a race, or if it's a big one like Daytona or Talladega. But I got a lot of other things that I could watch. Oh, Hurricane Rana! Matt Riddle on Bobby Lashley. Yeah, it was the road course. I saw that. Ooh, Morrison sacrificing his body. Let's go, Riddle. Yeah, it reminds me of kind of like Gran Turismo or some of the games I used to play like on PlayStation or Xbox. 2! Bristol will be dirt. Nice. Yeah, I got a lot of the McFarlanes of Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon. I mean, I collect a lot of the NFL and the NBA and the MLB figures, but I got some of the old NASCAR figures. Some of them are worth pretty good money, too. Tony Stewart, Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, but I'm a big Dale Earnhardt Sr. kind of guy from back in the day. Ooh, look at Riddle. Talladega and Daytona. What happened with Keith Lee? What was his injury? You know Odin's Child or Lenny D? I know him and Mia Yim got engaged. I saw that post on social media. Ooh, big forearm smash, Matt Riddle. Come on, Riddle. I'd love to see Matt Riddle win the belt tonight. All right, John Morrison and Matt Riddle. Ooh, nice suplex. German with the bridge. 2. Now Lashley's back in. He just pumped himself with steroids. Swinging wildly. Woo! Come on, Matt. Ooh. Ooh. Morrison sliding in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2. Riddle all over Morrison. You don't think I'm going to really pin the Almighty? He got a weapon, ref. The Hurt Lock. Come on, Riddle. Woo! Oh! Come on, Riddle. Yes! 1. Yeah! Woohoo! Yes! Yes! They made it. They made it happen. I knew at some point that Riddle was going to get the belt. I didn't know if it was going to be tonight or not. I had a feeling, though. Let's go. I mean, it's not an IC belt. It's not the WWE, World Championship. It's not the Universal title, right? I love it, man. I love it. Justin Will's in the building. What'd it do? Let's go, Riddle. I mean, like I said, if you've watched Matt Riddle from NXT and watch him work his way up, this is big. I mean, this is big for any wrestler just trying to, get some gold around their waist. I love it. I mean, even if he only hangs on to it for a night and he loses it on Raw or SmackDown, I mean, even though I hope that's not the case, I'll take it, man. Hell yeah. I was hoping it was going to be like Riddle and Keith Lee at the end, so then you would have that anticipation, like who's going to be the guy that's going to get it, as far as like some of the newbies. But then Keith Lee got hurt. Matt Riddle, baby. That's just too sweet. Let's go. I want to see The Fiend tonight. I want to, man. Bro. Let's go. The ultimate bro. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream. Watch party with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Finally saw Matt Riddle get some gold around his waist. I love that. See how much more time we have with this pay-per-view. Few more matches to go. Been pretty good. Obviously, we know Royal Rumble was off the chain. WrestleMania should be pretty good. But I'm excited to see where the rest of this night goes. I hope we get to see The Fiend, though. I mean, we got to be able to get some surprises, some anticipation. WrestleMania in Tampa. Let's go. Weekends are never long enough. It's like, when you have a full-time job, and then, for me, like, just doing YouTube and doing the live streams and the reaction videos, it just seems like, as far as wrestling is concerned and NFL and then work, it's just, when the weekend hits, this is never long enough. So I almost wish we could go to like a 4-day work week, 3 days off, like nationally. 4 days on, 3 days off. Samoa Joe, one of my favorites as well, very underrated. Another bigger guy like KO, that's athletic and underrated. Women's tag team titles on the line. Bianca and Sasha Banks. Nia Jackson. Shayna Baszler. Yeah, I agree, Odin's Child. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Baszler.
And we're getting set for a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. But we do want to tell you this, it has been confirmed, it's going to happen. Roman Reigns will defend the Universal Championship
Against Edge, we knew this. Roman versus Edge at WrestleMania, we knew this, man. Nia Jax. So I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, that is definitely a kind of a cool tag team. Obviously, I know Bianca Belair is looking for, her singles championship belt opportunity at some point or another. They got Reginald in there? Lenny D, what's your bro doing out there? They got Reginald out there fighting with the ladies? Come on.
working in unison. And coming to the aid of Reginald, who would pick up the shocking pinfall.
Reginald. Oh, my.
That is how we got here tonight. No doubt Nia and Shayna.
All right, here we go. Women's tag belts on the line. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, the champs, versus Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks, about to come out. Reginald, I know it's your first name. That's what I said. Come on, man. You don't think I know your name? I know your name, Reginald.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the 2021 Royal Rumble match and
Oh, hello.
WWE, Bianca Belair. And
Bianca Belair, all smiles.
SmackDown Women's Champion, The Boss.
The Boss.
Now, Bianca, as the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, you still have a decision to make as to which champion you will challenge in a main event at WrestleMania. And tonight, you're teaming up with one of those champions in Sasha Banks with the opportunity of becoming Women's Tag Team Champions. But how will the two of you coexist knowing?
But Sasha and Bianca will seize their opportunity and become the new Women's Tag Team Champions.
Reginald, what's up with your boy?
Bianca is the EST of WWE.
Where's Reginald from? Is he supposed to be from, like, France or something?
Should be draped with as much gold as possible. You know what?
Reginald.
of my finest champagne on ice. Just for you.
Maybe after our win tonight, we can toast to my decision as well.
The quickest, the fastest, the greatest, the roughest. EST. Odin's child. Let's go. It's boss time, baby. So I told him to get back in the house. Tell your boy to get back in the house, Lenny D.
Sasha has had quite the history here in the Elimination Chamber event. Back in 2019, Sasha Bailey would become the
All right, here we go. About to get this one started. Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. I'm interested to see if Sasha Banks turns on Bianca Belair. Obviously, that's an opportunity where Bianca Belair could go against Sasha Banks, right, at WrestleMania, and this could be the beginning of the feud as we're going into WrestleMania if they obviously lose the match, and then she turns on her partner, which I definitely could see, foreshadowing at its very best. So we will see. Lenny D looking for that ass. Elimination Chamber 2021 with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Donate to your boy. And let's watch this Elimination Chamber 2021 together on the WWE Network. Let's get it. Sasha Banks is all about the IPAs, baby. Let's go.
no game when it comes to being in the ring with Nia Jax.
Interesting matchup right here. Two of the most powerful women, Nia Jax, we've known for quite some time. We've seen some outrageous displays of power from Bianca Belair recently.
The EST of WWE considers herself the strongest, the fastest.
Nia Jax picking up Bianca Belair.
No avail.
She has kicked her in the hole.
Using her quickness, she considers herself the fastest.
She spanked that bottom. Spank that booty. Drop kick. Makes Nia Jax move an inch. Sasha Banks in the ring. I won't lie, I kind of miss AJ Lee and CM Punk. You know, obviously AJ Lee in the women's division would be great if she still was around. Same thing for CM Punk as well. Ooh. Nia Jax is too slow out there. She's like the Big Show. Ooh, Bianca Belair showing the athleticism off. Uh-oh, Shayna Baszler with the submission. Ooh, nice shoulder check there. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Been a pretty good pay-per-view so far. A couple surprises in the beginning. We have not seen The Fiend just yet, but it's been a pretty good pay-per-view so far. Sasha? Ooh. Oh, she just got booby bounced. Yeah, Nia Jax sit on you, you be Dunsky. Be like Rikishi sitting down on you. It'll be game over. Baszler with a body shot. Another body shot. Not the type of body shot that I'm talking about. Let's go. Baszler.
Oh, and now trying to just rip apart the arm of Banks. Cover. Hooking away. Kicking.
2.
That's why I'm such a big fan of Shayna Baszler, what she's capable of. She's not about the glitz and glamour that comes with being a WWE superstar.
Oh.
She likes to hurt people.
Foot on the face.
Manipulation by Shayna Baszler.
Look at that. Wrist manipulation. Finger manipulation. Wrist manipulation. Break that shit.
Shayna in no particular hurry, just taking her time, savoring the suffering she's inflicted. Very methodical pace.
Crowd doesn't like that. Boo.
Banks could be hurt bad.
Sasha writhing in pain.
You can tell Sasha Banks feeling desperate right now. Cover here by Baszler. Is it enough?
2.
Banks at 2.
Shayna just continuing to
Shayna Baszler
arm of Sasha Banks.
beating the brakes off of Sasha Banks.
Nia Jax's corner. That is expert tag team strategy from a team that's begun to gel very well recently.
Continuing to punish Sasha Banks. Perhaps force Sasha to quit or tap out.
Ooh. Good counter there.
It does momentarily. And now Banks rolls.
Nice roll up. 2. Oh, big clothesline.
Shayna cover for the win and to retain.
2. Time to get EST back in there, Bianca Belair.
Cheer Banks on. And again, Shayna Baszler just continues to torture Sasha.
And Bianca secretly enjoying this.
I know, she has.
Nia Jax
Odin Child agreed.
to the ring. Again, Sasha, the SmackDown Women's Champion. The question is, will Bianca Belair choose Sasha to face at WrestleMania? Ooh, and a power again by Nia. Cover by Jax.
2.
Shoulder of Nia. She was embarrassed Friday night on SmackDown, Corey, after being pinned by Reginald thanks to Belair and Banks.
Absolutely right. How the sins of Reginald are being taken on the head.
Frickin' Reginald.
Banks is being ragdolled by the much more powerful Nia Jax.
Sasha looking somehow to rally, trying to fight out of this, and she does. Look at her
Sasha in the corner.
right back into her corner. Sasha over
There we go. Let's get Bianca Belair in there.
but Baszler will not allow it to happen.
Sasha desperately trying to fight their own corner. Shayna with the wherewithal and knock Bianca off.
And Banks from behind. Uh-oh, Baszler to win the titles. Banks now second row, crossbody, lateral press, get another
2.
at 2. Sasha with a
Sasha going for the quick pins. Another 2 count.
again, Banks, shoulders down for Baszler. Near fall after near fall for Sasha.
Backslide.
Now for Banks. Baszler's got to kick it to again.
I think this is
Time for a tag.
an opportunity for Sasha Banks to make a tag. She needs to tag in the fresher competitor, Bianca Belair.
And Bianca makes the tag. And Banks. And look at Belair now.
Shayna, that hurts whatever Sasha had in mind.
And Baszler looking to try to roll. Oh, now into the barefooted clutch.
Oh, she's got her.
Is in trouble. Tag. Sasha makes the tag. May have saved her partner Belair there. Not sure if Bianca knows the tag was made. But perhaps she does. Yes. Oh, planting Baszler. And now Banks to the top rope. Banks for a frog.
Ooh, frog splash.
The women's tag team titles.
2. Nia Maho Jax.
Belair and Banks cannot believe it. They thought they had the tag.
Well, yeah, when's Sasha Banks going to turn on Bianca Belair? Because obviously that's who you would assume for WrestleMania that they're going to go against each other.
Knee connects from the boss.
I'm waiting for it.
Bianca looking for the KOD.
KOD. Mmm.
To win the tag team gold. Is it enough for Bianca Belair? Hook to the leg. Shoulders down and nine.
2.
Pull Belair off the cover.
Great situational awareness from Jax, who's now bringing the fight to Bianca on the outside. We're getting Bianca back in the ring to hopefully finish this one off. Oh,
Nice kick in the midsection by Bianca Belair. Throwing fists. Oh my. Oh my. Pick her up. Oh, she weighs a lot. Said, nope. So you can't pick me up. I'm a big beezy. Ooh. 2. Samoan drop. 2. The match definitely started off a little slow there, especially when you got Nia Jax in a match. You got to make things go a little bit faster, a little bit more up-tempo. Reginald coming out of nowhere, bringing the champagne and glasses. Bank statement. Nia trying to get that champagne. Nia trying to get that champagne. It's Reginald. It's Reginald. All right, rope break. Elimination Chamber 2021. Sasha Banks and the EST, Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for the championship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be the beginning of the end. Samoan drop. And it's over. It's over. Goddamn Reginald. Now Bianca Belair needs to beat the shit out of Sasha, or vice versa. All right. Fucking goddamn Reginald, I told your ass to stay in the house. Damn it, Reginald. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party with your boy Ryan. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Elimination Chamber 2021 on the WWE Network. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend, a fantastic Sunday. I've definitely been getting on some old school shows as of late. You know, usually when I'm not watching Elimination Chamber or WWE Network, or I'm not following NFL or college football, which I normally do, I've been catching up with my girlfriend on The Blacklist. One of the best kind of drama shooter kind of criminal shows, you know, from back in the day. You know, we're kind of doing one of the marathons, you know, just watching episode after episode. You know, it's one of those shows that it never gets old. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever watched The Blacklist, but, you know, if you like drama and you like FBI, police, you know, shooting type stuff, you know, up-tempo, crazy crime episodes, it's definitely one of the more underrated shows that I've seen in a long, long time. Watched a little bit of it, you know, years ago, but never really fully got into it. And just started it from season 1 with my girlfriend a couple weeks ago. I think we're on season 3 now because we usually try to watch a few hours a day. Definitely one of the best shows as far as like crime, dramas, and up-tempo action shows I've seen in a long time. The Blacklist. All right, got the Hurt Business. You got The Miz, Money in the Bank. Said No Mercy 2000. All right, what's next?
We are now bracing ourselves for the
A second elimination chamber, yes. This is going to be sweet. Stone Cold versus Rikishi. Back to the main event of WrestleMania. Who's it going to be? You were at that No Mercy? I kind of wish that we would have like Drew McIntyre and Roman go at it, for a belt. So that way they could have another belt for like Randy Orton or Seth Rollins. So you can kind of get like the smaller wrestlers go against each other and then the bigger guys, for another belt. Instead of having the two big guys, with the belt at the moment, because I know Vince likes those big guys. But, I mean, Seth Rollins and Randy Orton would be fantastic. I think Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre, as far as if you're going to have two big guys go at it, that would actually be something pretty entertaining, I would feel. Not that I'm saying that Edge and Roman Reigns is not going to be good, but I feel Roman and McIntyre might be a little bit better, but that's not gonna happen. Elimination Chamber, the second one of the night, where we saw Daniel Bryan win the first one, but then go against Roman Reigns and pretty much get your ass kicked within like 2 minutes. And then Edge came in with the spear, and now we're going to have Edge and Roman, which I pretty much thought, going into this pay-per-view, what they were going to announce at some point or another. It's going to be interesting to see where they go. AJ Styles and Randy Orton going one-on-one would be fun, obviously, for their athleticism and their greatness. And if you're looking for just matches of guys, if you just look at the guys that are going to be in this match, you could go Jeff Hardy and Kofi. Just one-on-one would be fun. Randy Orton and AJ Styles would be fun. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Not a fiendish feeling, do you? Raw and SmackDown had their own separate PPVs, pay-per-views, yeah.
Drew McIntyre's WWE title is in serious jeopardy. I will be walking into WrestleMania. WWE Champion. I only need one thing.
Well, this pay-per-view started at what? I mean, they had it, the pre-pay-per-view started at 3 Pacific time, started at 4. So, I mean, I imagine this is going to go on for... what, another hour and 15 or hour and 18 minutes, I would assume, but maybe it'll end sooner. I don't know. WWE Championship.
This match begins with two superstars in the ring and four other superstars in their respective pods. At regularly scheduled intervals, a pod door will open at random.
This one should be good, just like the first one was. Any Elimination Chamber match that they have over the years is always going to be entertaining. A lot of bodies flying around, some high risk climbing on top of the chamber. So this should be good.
Superstar is left standing as the WWE Champion.
So what's our predictions for this right here? I would say you got to go Drew McIntyre. I mean, I don't really think there's any other scenario besides Drew McIntyre personally. I mean, is there any other option? I mean, since we're going to be going into WrestleMania, can you really see Drew McIntyre not winning this match? I don't. I mean, of course, you could have someone else with a surprise. You could have a Randy Orton or a Sheamus, AJ Styles, Kofi, Jeff Hardy. You think Jeff Hardy? I don't know, man. I just can't see anyone winning this except for Drew McIntyre personally, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. Because even if Drew drops it, I mean, he's still going to be back, and more than likely in the main event somehow, some way, getting a championship opportunity on like Raw or SmackDown or something.
What is Drew McIntyre experiencing right now? Drew McIntyre is right now in the confines of the
Because you got to look at like the face of wrestling, right? And if you're going to be, at WrestleMania and you're going to be in the pay-per-view, right? It's all about marketing and face, and if they got Roman in it and you got Edge, I mean, not that Jeff Hardy or Kofi, some of these guys, I'm not sure. Obviously, we know Randy Orton can headline a WrestleMania or an AJ Styles. Sheamus used to be, years ago when he had his little title push. I don't know. I just can't see Drew McIntyre dropping this tonight. But you never know. Maybe Sheamus can win. I mean, I could see Sheamus going against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. I could see that angle. And Sheamus is last, so we will see. AJ Styles. Yeah, Jeff is going to do some crazy high flying off the top. No one, AJ Styles. AJ Styles is your second pick. He's huge, man. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream. Watch party with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. We're about to get into the second Elimination Chamber match. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, donate to your boy, and get your beers, get your pizza, get your popcorn ready. It's been a pretty good pay-per-view so far. I am excited to see what angle they go with in this matchup. Will it be Jeff Hardy? Will it be Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles, or Sheamus? Very interesting. There's going to be a lot of bodies thrown around, that's for damn sure. All right, AJ Styles in the pod. Yes, it is. Okay. Kofi Mania 2. All right, baby. Said Sheamus or Orton, but Alexa or Bray shit gonna happen to Orton. Yep, I agree. I mean, we were hoping to see the Fiend in Royal Rumble, and we really didn't get that. So, Sheamus. Sheamus. Sheamus gives no fucks. I swear, when he kicks and he punches, it's like they're like, just do it like, at a normal speed or normal strength. He's like, nope, I'm gonna take your fucking head off. I don't think anybody likes wrestling Sheamus in WWE. He's just like goes balls out, 100 miles an hour. Little fella. Yeah, but he definitely punches and kicks the stiffest, I think, out of anybody in WWE. He gives no fucks. Nola, I already had my pizza earlier, man. I got pizza and I ate it pretty much before the pay-per-view started. No wings today, though. Pizza, though. Pizza and mozzarella sticks. I got my water here, so I'm good, man. We got WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, like Odin's Child did. Bang! $10, my boy. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. We got the second elimination chamber right now, Nola. It hasn't started yet. Jeff Hardy's coming into the ring right now. You got Drew McIntyre in the pod. You got AJ Styles in the pod. Kofi on one side of the pod, and I think Sheamus in the other pod. So we're going to start off with Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy in the ring, it looks like. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of The Fiend or Alexa Bliss at some point. All right, Randy Orton about to make his way to the ring. From St. Louis, Missouri, the master of the RKO, Randy Orton. One of the legends in wrestling. Mr. RKO himself, Randy Orton. Definitely going to be a WWE Hall of Famer. Third generation wrestler. Cowboy Bob Orton. And obviously with his grandpa as well. One of the most entertaining wrestlers that's in the game today. Randy Orton. AJ Styles is another. Seth Rollins is another. You know, guys that you can watch pretty much any match that Randy Orton or AJ Styles or Seth Rollins is in, you're going to be entertained. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Seth Rollins match, a bad Randy Orton match, a bad AJ Styles match. That's facts. All right. They're locking up the Elimination Chamber. You got 4 guys in the pod. Kofi, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and AJ Styles. And we're going to start off with Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton in the ring. Legend Killer, I see you. I'm interested to see what angle they go for this and who wins this. A lot can happen between now and WrestleMania. So, I mean, you know, whoever the champ is, they may not be the champ at WrestleMania going into that pay-per-view. So, in the first Elimination Chamber, you know, we thought maybe Cesaro or Jey Uso, and they let Daniel Bryan win. So anything's possible. Got to have a little bit of mystery, especially with the writing and the creative hasn't been the greatest from WWE since we went into COVID, but all right, here we go, baby. Appreciate every single one of y'all hopping into the live stream watch party with your boy. Obviously, I was getting to a point where I was a little sluggish today, a little tired. Was going to, spend the time and just kind of relax, with the girlfriend and, but, this is Elimination Chamber. After this is over, we can get back to watching some TV shows and whatnot and cap off our weekend. But, I mean, these pay-per-views are only once a month, so. All right, you go. Randy Orton starting his beatdown on Jeff Hardy. Very methodical, Randy Orton. Ooh, shit. Throwing Jeff Hardy to the outside. See if he gets him into the cage. Ooh, nice uppercut. Ooh, Jeff Hardy taking the punishment. AJ Styles and Randy Orton share a little laugh. That's who I would want to see. I mean, if we're going to go to WrestleMania, regardless if the belts are not on the line, give me AJ Styles and Randy Orton. I mean, that might be stealing the show. I mean, you can have Edge and Roman Reigns. You know, you can have Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. But, I mean, I think AJ Styles and Randy Orton one-on-one, you know, could be amazing. I mean, if you talk about their athleticism, you know, their moveset, their skill set, you know, obviously the aura that they have with the WWE Universe. I mean, give me something that is going to be entertaining from beginning to end. And those are two of the most entertaining guys in the business. AJ Styles and Randy Orton. Facts. But we will see on how the matches line up. Randy Orton. A little neck manipulation on Jeff Hardy, beating him down. Still got 4 guys in the pod. Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, and AJ Styles. Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy in the ring. Jeff Hardy throwing Randy Orton into the ropes. Ooh, hits the turnbuckle with his head. Yeah, come on, Samoa Joe. Talk a little bit more, my guy. Another guy that's great on the mic, Samoa Joe.
Slow down, Hardy. Bring him down to your pace and grind him into the mat. Speaks to the experience factor, Joe. 7-figure chamber matches for Randy Orton. This is not unfair.
This has been very one-sided. I can't wait till we get some more guys into the ring here. 2, Randy Orton with the cover. It's been definitely one-sided since this Elimination Chamber match started. I don't know if Jeff Hardy's even got any moves offensively in yet. And I'm excited for free agency frenzy, you know, as we get towards next week as well. The road to WrestleMania and free agency frenzy in the NFL. A lot of excitement as we're going into the end of February and going into March, where we're also going to get the MLB started off, as well as March Madness. It's a good time to be alive right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Woo! There we go. Jeff Hardy with a little bit of offense. Splash. 2. Kind of wish Matt Hardy was still in WWE with Jeff, but, you know, we know Matt Hardy's in AEW. Good counter by Jeff Hardy there. Ah! Ooh. 2.
This is dangerous for Orton here. Hardy's starting to build that trademark momentum. Countdown is on.
6.
We're about to find out the first man to exit a pod. Looking for a twist of fate.
Oh, who's it going to be? Oh, baby. Who's it going to be? Kofi? Uh-oh. Drew McIntyre. Yeah, I love me some Samoa Joe. Good wrestler for a bigger guy like KO and Keith Lee. He's got a good move set, very athletic, but amazing mic skills. I like guys on the mic. You know what I mean? If you can talk shit and you can cut a promo and you're good on the mic, Samoa Joe is great. The Miz, fantastic. Chris Jericho, phenomenal. There's certain guys, you know, they're just so great on the mic, and I can respect that. Obviously, being a guy that's, you know, on the mic all the time and at my job, you know, during my regular job on the phones and always, you know, having to talk. And, ooh, there we go. I have a real respect for guys on the mic like Stone Cold, The Rock, back in the day, Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Drew is good on the mic as well. I do remember that, Nathan. I do. Phase drip in the building. Is Carolina going to beat Tampa Bay next year? Well, if you guys get Deshaun Watson, a lot of people have been asking me what I think Carolina should do. They've cut a lot of players, and I'd love for them, even though they're in my division. Obviously I'm not a hater. I'm going to give love and respect where it needs to be given, but I think Deshaun Watson's best fit would be on Carolina. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but they're definitely going to draft a quarterback if they don't get Deshaun Watson. But I do like the Panthers moving forward. I think Coach Rule is a good head coach. Having to replace Cam Newton and Luke Kuechly wasn't easy. Teddy Two Gloves is not the answer. Run CMC was hurt all last year. But I think the Panthers are on the way to the playoffs sooner than later. And that's big facts. All right, here we go. Drew McIntyre picking up Jeff Hardy like a fucking rag doll. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. Someone call 911. Fucking Jeff Hardy face right into the fucking cage. Right into the chamber. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, here we go. Classic Orton DDT. DDT. Let's go. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party with your boy Ryan. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. We're in the Elimination Chamber, the second one of the night. We saw Daniel Bryan win the first one. Roman Reigns came in. He obviously avoided the spear, but it pretty much gave Daniel Bryan the beatdown of his life. Then Edge came in, gave Roman the spear, and now we're going to have Edge versus Roman at WrestleMania, which a lot of us thought was going to be the case anyways. All right, here we go. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. This would be a good matchup at WrestleMania as well. Sheamus and Drew would be good. Randy Orton and Drew would be good. 2, Orton with the pin.
Randy Orton protected this out. More punishment. And gentlemen, here we go again. Who will be the fourth man to compete here inside the Elimination Chamber match?
All right, who's next? AJ, Sheamus, or Kofi? Who is it going to be? Who is it? Kofi! It's Kofi Mania! Kofi and Randy Orton going after each other. Hard not to root for a guy like Kofi Kingston, you know what I mean? A guy that, always puts his body on the line, been in the business for a long time, got a chance to be the champ last year and have his amazing run. It's like one of the very few times where you see a smaller wrestler. Oh! Orton's pinned! No fucking way! No fucking way! RKO to Kofi! See, there you go. That's one of the surprises right there. Oh, another RKO. That's crazy. Fucking Randy Orton, the first one eliminated. Are you kidding me? Hey, that's why you never know. Yeah, Sheamus is last. Oh, shit. He just ripped off. He just ripped off the cage. Randy Orton loses. Wow. AJ Styles trying to clean up. 2. Holy shit. Who would have thought Randy Orton would be the first one eliminated by Kofi? Bye-bye, Randy. I don't know if Young Nola's in the building still either. I know he's not watching it, but I don't think anyone would have expected that. You thought Randy Orton would be one of the last ones in the match. Probably Jeff Hardy and Kofi would be one of the first ones to go as like the littler wrestlers. But hey, WWE creative, sometimes they hit it right, where they give you a little bit of surprise. And I like that. You don't want to be too predictable out there. Let's go. I love it, man. Kofi Kingston, man, that's crazy. I love it, though, because like I said, sometimes you can, predict WWE or AEW, just based off past history, past matches. You kind of have an idea of the direction they're going, but I don't think anybody... Oh! Shit! Spinning DDT by Kofi. Let's go. That was just too sweet. Let's go. Hell yeah. Big chop by McIntyre to Jeff Hardy. Kofi Mania, baby. That might have been the most surprising thing all night, like no cap. Like, who would have thought Kofi would get the pin on Randy that early and he would be the first one to go? I think nobody on planet fucking Earth. And there's still guys in the fucking pod still. Amazing. Kofi! 2. Almost got Drew McIntyre there, too. Let's go. Now AJ Styles with a kick. That's when you can start bringing fans back, where they'll actually be wanting to watch Raw and NXT and SmackDown more. When you start throwing people for a loop and you're not so predictable out there. I'll tell you what, you know what I mean? Just that move alone by having Randy Orton get eliminated. We didn't see The Fiend. We didn't see Alexa Bliss. We didn't see any of that. And then that's going to be a little bit more intrigue as we're going into Road to WrestleMania, which is going to be in Tampa this year. I mean, who knows who's going to win, though? Lenny D? Nathan? I mean, who knows? I mean, did you really think Randy Orton was going to get eliminated like that? First one? Guys still in the pod? Fuck no. That was insane. Ooh! Brainbuster by AJ Styles. 2. Christian says WWE fell off. Well, a lot of it was COVID and storyline, but I think it's starting to come back a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not, like I said, once the fans are allowed and you can hear the energy and the pop from the crowd, things are going to get better. Not only for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, but AEW Dynamite as well. Ooh. He said, where's The Rock at? Well, Rock is famous, man. He's the biggest entertainer in the world. They might have him. I know people were trying to rumor like Roman versus Rock, which would be great for WrestleMania. But I mean, when you're like the Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you're the man right now for action movies and whatnot. I mean, The Rock is doing everything. He's got his own tequila. He's got his own Under Armour brand. I mean, he's always involved in different movie projects and TV shows, Young Rock and everything else. So, I mean, this isn't going to be the wrestling that we loved back, in the 80s and the 90s, especially in the late 90s with Stone Cold and The Rock, which might have been the best time for wrestling at that time. NWO, Black and White, Wolfpack, and DX, Rock, Stone Cold, Mankind, Undertaker. You're never going to really have anything like that. So I agree, though. Rock and Stone Cold, that was a special era. And we did Rock versus Stone Cold WrestleMania 15 on Throwback Thursday for the WWF Championship, no DQ, which was awesome. Sheamus just waiting for his chance to get out of the chamber. 2. Yeah, no Fiend. We've been waiting, though, Owens Child. We've been waiting. A couple months now. It's like, where's he at? Ooh. Oh, shit. Someone call 911. Shit. Okay. Drew picks up Kofi. Slams him into the chain. Oh, yeah, into the chain. I'll just drop you. Spank you very much. All right. And like I said, going in, I really thought it would be tough for anyone besides Drew McIntyre to win this, but anything is possible. Ooh. The champ, the face, besides Roman Reigns of WrestleMania, it's Drew McIntyre. AJ Styles. Nice sell right there. Yeah, they're definitely going to build up The Fiend. I mean, I don't know if he's just going to show up at WrestleMania and you're not going to see him at all until then, or if it'll be like right before WrestleMania, but we'll have to wait and see what angle they're trying to push.
Drew McIntyre right now is having his way
Drew McIntyre is beating the brakes off of everyone in the ring right now, waiting for Sheamus to get in, and that's where really the match is going to start. Physical wrestler versus physical wrestler. And I would be surprised if it doesn't end up with those two at the very end, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. If I had to put money on it, I would say that those will be the last two. Here we go. Sheamus, the most physical wrestler in WWE. He gives no fucks about you. Little fella. Yeah, Sheamus gives no fucks, man. I bet everyone just gets bloodied, bruised. They're like, fuck, do I gotta wrestle Sheamus again? God damn it. Nice knees by Drew McIntyre. Sheamus? And I could see Sheamus at one point being WWE champion or Universal champion. I mean, it's been a long time since Sheamus has been champ. And I think at some point, I mean, we'll have to see what direction they go. But it wouldn't be shocking if they decide to give a guy like that the belt. I mean, shit, if you're going to give Jinder Mahal the belt at one point or another, you can go back and give Sheamus a belt for like a month. But it all depends on the direction of WWE going forward. But you can definitely tell they're definitely all over the big guys. McIntyre and Roman Reigns, especially. Let's go. AJ Styles and Kofi beating on each other in the corner. Elimination Chamber 2021 with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Fanatic family in the building. Appreciate you guys for spending your Sunday night with me watching Elimination Chamber. Sheamus is a liability in the ring, but I mean, he brings it all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? His punches and kicks are the stiffest out of anyone by far. You know, when they say, hey, keep your fist open, he closes his fist. It's like he gives no fucks. And I imagine a lot of guys have gotten hurt or bruised or a little bit banged up more than they would have liked. There's not a lot of give with Sheamus. I don't think I've really seen him be soft on anybody in the ring. It's always just very, very physical. Sometimes a little bit too physical in the ring. Ooh, AJ Styles. Nice punch to Kofi Kingston there. Oh, Kofi! Jumping on Sheamus and Drew McIntyre there. Still can't believe Randy Orton was the first one to get eliminated. Fucking crazy. Would have never suspected that in a million years. So obviously, if that's the case, Randy Orton versus The Fiend at WrestleMania, I mean, if that's the angle that they're going to go, not have him involved, you know, just have him as a name in the chamber. I mean, is that what we're really going to with all the things that they've been doing with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss? The Fiend versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania? That might be where they're headed. Because if you're not going to have Randy Orton, you know, for a belt, for the WWE title or the Universal title, it's got to be an interesting matchup. All right, Sheamus throwing Kofi into the ropes. He slides underneath. Nice kick. Kofi going to the top. Look at this camera angle. Okay, baby. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. Yep. Nathan, you're right. Hardcore Holly. What a name. Crash Holly. Holly Holly. Molly Holly. Al Snow with head. The old school days. Jockeying for position. I was going to say, you got to have someone on top of the chamber. Am I going to get like a power bomb off the top of the chamber, or what are we going to get here? Something high risk. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream watch party with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. I appreciate and love every one of you guys, the Fanatic family. Smash that like button, donate to your boy. Hopefully you guys got your pizza, your wings, your beer, your soda, your popcorn. It's been a good pay-per-view so far. Ooh, shit. AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre trading blows. We got Sheamus on the top here. Let's go. Nice punch to the face. Let's go. Drew McIntyre on the top rope with Sheamus. High risk. What are we going to get here? Ooh, oh, what's going on here? Oh, shit. We're going to have something. Oh, look at the suplex right here. All four guys. Oh, baby. Someone call 911. Oh, yeah. That was just too sweet. Let's go. Big impact right there. Love it. Two. Got the "This is awesome" chant. Let's go. Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream with your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. We got Jeff Hardy in the ring. You got Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, AJ Styles battling it out. And where is he? Kofi Kingston at the top. Time for some high risk. And Randy Orton was the first to get eliminated. Okay, Kofi. Off the top of the chamber. Hey, yo. Two. Survey says one more for the bad guys. Two. Kofi throwing his body into the other four superstars. Let's go. Ooh, stiff chop by Kofi Kingston to Sheamus. That's normally the other way around. Sheamus is like, I'm going to slap you in the titty. That was a little too stiff. Jericho got speared through the pod. Yeah, I do remember that as well. Ooh. Okay, Kofi. Drew wins and Lesnar comes out. I could see that. Definitely. I mean, I imagine Drew's going to win. Like I said, I said that I figured that was my prediction. I just didn't think really anyone was going to win this besides Drew. I mean, he is kind of the face of wrestling right now for WWE besides Roman. There goes Kofi. Kofi Kingston has been eliminated. Sheamus. Odin's child. Philip Johnson loves Nexus. He loves Carlito. No Kofi Mania. It didn't feel like a Kofi Mania year. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can just feel the energy and the build-up. There was not the same kind of build-up for Kofi this year than last year. Ooh. I mean, it seems like something will be with The Fiend. Something's going to be with Drew McIntyre, Roman, Edge. There's just, certain guys you can kind of feel where they're building the show around. But just because you're not in the main event of WrestleMania doesn't mean you can't steal the show. Oh! Twist of fate! Oh, yeah, baby! Love me some Jeff Hardy. Go to the top of the chamber because that was just too sweet! Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, Jeff Hardy up in the ante, baby. Oh, shit. Someone call 911. Oh, shit. Go to the outside. That was just too sweet. Let's go. Hell yeah. Jeff Hardy going mad. He's going ape shit. Swanton bomb on AJ Styles. Is he going to get him? Oh, shit! Someone call 911. Oh, boy's dead. He's done. Jeff Hardy's gone. He got fucking Claymored to fucking Mars and back. There goes Jeff Hardy. So now we got Sheamus. You got AJ Styles. And you got Drew McIntyre. So I imagine AJ Styles will be the next one to be eliminated, and we'll be left with Sheamus and Drew here at the end. Whisper in the wind. Ooh, eye poke. Ooh, shit. 2. That was stiff. Lenny D, your picks aren't doing very good, my guy. Jeff Hardy too old for this. Well, he makes it fun though. You know what I mean? Like, you can still put up big, big entertainment value when your name is Jeff Hardy. Seth Warner in the building. What to do? Hey, I'm just, trying to have some fun. NFL season, even though the Super Bowl ended, it's not over. We still got the NFL draft. We're going to have the combine, a lot of different things, a lot of free agency frenzy. So this is just something to pass the time, a little WWE Elimination Chamber. MLB starts in 2 weeks. We got March Madness coming around the corner. NBA and NHL are in full swing. So I'm doing good, man. Seth Warner, hope you're doing good as well, my guy. Good to hear from you. Uh-oh. Oh, Sheamus. Woo! He bringing the white noise. Yeah. Oh, here we go. AJ Styles. Oh! That was stiff. On top of McIntyre. 2! Ooh. Yeah, and like a lot of times, if I end up doing a live stream or a show, and it might be something that, you don't have WWE Network, I mean, anyone can talk about anything in the chat. Oh! You want to talk about some NFL, free agency, NFL news. 2! Drew kicking out like a champ. But I am excited for free agency frenzy. I am excited about the draft. It's going to be fucking amazing. And I won't lie, I'm kind of excited for MLB. I always get really excited once MLB starts up again. Gives you another thing to watch. I mean, a lot of people hate baseball, but I love it. Me and my dad have a connection with it. Me with meeting Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7, when he was a rookie. Meeting Sandy Koufax when I was 10. My dad being a big Dodger fan like myself. And obviously I'm, a Mariner guy first since I met Griffey. I got a relationship with Griffey and Randy Johnson and Edgar Martinez, Ichiro. But, rooting for the Dodgers with my dad has been something that I do, and I have done for a long, long time, and he's been a fan since the 50s. So we finally saw the Dodgers win the pennant, and it looks like they'll probably win the pennant again this year. Picking up Bauer outage, Trevor Bauer, adding him to the lineup with Clayton Kershaw and Walker Buehler. They're going to win a lot of fucking games this year. And I'll probably do some Sunday Night Baseball with the Dodgers as well. They're going to be fun to watch this year. But the thing is, if you have a favorite team or a connection, I can do it. I mean, like I said, if the Dodgers are on, I can easily watch a full game, no problem. Sheamus from the top rope, clothesline on AJ Styles. All right, here we go. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 live stream. We got Sheamus, AJ Styles, and Drew McIntyre left. He's a brug. Ooh, DDT. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the building. Fanatic family, we're watching Elimination Chamber 2021 on WWE Network together. Having a great time on this Sunday. We got school, we got work. You got a lot of things going on, going into Monday. But for the time being, this is our time away from reality where we can just hang out with each other and watch some wrestling together until we get into free agency frenzy and the draft for NFL. Oh, bro kick! Kicked his fucking head off. Someone call 911. AJ Styles. Oh, my God. Oh! Sheamus eliminated. It's AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre. Another surprise, which I felt there was going to be Sheamus and Drew. So now WWE is just kind of mixing it all up. They're mixing it up, man. Let's go. This pay-per-view has had way more surprises than normal, and I love that. I mean, that's how you're going to be able to get some of the fans to come back. You know, not make it so predictable. Randy Orton being eliminated first. No one saw that. I thought Matt Riddle might have a shot to win the belt earlier tonight. Would have loved to seen Keith Lee not be hurt though, and was involved in that match as well. Ooh, Claymore. Will my pick be right? Drew McIntyre. There it is. I told y'all. You ain't gonna lose to Drew. He's a face of wrestling right now besides Roman Reigns. I told y'all. Drew McIntyre. I feel like Roman, he might have the look, but as far as like a long match, I think Drew does a better job, from beginning to end. I mean, obviously with the mic skills, there's a reason why Drew can talk on the mic and Roman's got, Paul Heyman, but is someone going to come out? Can we get Brock Lesnar to come out? Can we get The Fiend to come out? Let's go. Lenny D, have you heard of that college football wrestler Parker Boudreaux? Have you heard of him? The Destroyer of Gods, right? He played college football, and he's signed by WWE. Do you know who I'm talking about? Parker, the Destroyer of Gods. He's going to make his WWE debut at some point or another. He follows me on social media. We follow each other. He might be a pretty big name. Oh, Bobby Lashley. I mean, John Cena's still the biggest follow I got, but Parker looks just like Brock Lesnar. I'm excited to see what angle they go with him. It's pretty athletic. Oh, Bobby Lashley. I don't think anyone saw this coming either. Oh, shit. Jesus. Yeah, he looks exactly like Brock Lesnar, like no joke. Like if Brock Lesnar was a little bit younger, it could be like his twin brother. And he played college football, and now he's going to be like, I imagine they're going to make him a pretty big thing. I just don't know how they're going to bring him in. Miz turning it in. Money in the Bank. I mean, we still got a half hour left before the show is supposed to end. Oh, Miz! Oh! It's awesome! Is he going to turn it in? Oh, he's turning it in! Miz is turning it in! Oh, shit! And 9 times out of 10, when you cash in, you end up winning the title. I mean, there's only been a couple times where guys have cashed in and they have not won the WWE title. This is going to be interesting. Will this be one of those chances where Miz does not win and Drew still hangs on? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, DDT! 1, 2! This one kind of feels to me an opportunity that Miz is not going to win. Like, you know what I mean? 9 times out of 10 they do. But we'll see what we get. Oh, Miz wins! Miz wins! I was like, you got to cash in. 9 times out of 10, you cash in. And who knows how long he'll be WWE champion for. Miz got it! Money in the Bank. Damn! So many surprises. The Miz. What's going to happen tomorrow on Raw? You know what I'm saying? Like, anytime a Raw after a pay-per-view. And this one had like 4 or 5 surprises. Way more than normal. Good pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Royal Rumble was amazing, right? But sometimes just, you know, doing things that are out of the ordinary. I love it, man. Fucking The Miz. What the fuck? I had a feeling that he was going to cash in at some point. I mean, you could they were kind of foreshadowing it. Wow. Miz cashes in the Money in the Bank. And now is the WWE champion. Wow. Drew McIntyre versus Miz at WrestleMania. Wow. What a pay-per-view, huh? Jeez. Well, I appreciate all you guys. I hope you guys had a good night. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hope everything is going to be good for you guys as we move forward into next week. WWE Elimination Chamber 2021 with your boy Ryan, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and I'll be back, obviously, probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll be doing some, hopefully free agency frenzy news with the NFL. I'll be definitely watching Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW. The Miz cashing in the Money in the Bank and beating Drew McIntyre. I love you guys. I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Have a great rest of your night. Peace.